Hey guys, I'm Cole here. I'm watching Smallville Season 1, Episode 12, I believe. I really loved the last episode, dealt with Kyle and Bob and the use of their powers, and had a lot of cool foreshadowing moments for Clark. Some were really subtle, some weren't as subtle. Like, so obviously, you know, we see Clark say at the beginning of the episode, he's like, oh, I don't mind what I've done in my future as long as it's not putting on a suit and flying around, which, I mean, obviously, we don't know what that's referring to. But then there was also the really cool sort of parallels you can make between Kyle and Bob and Clark and Lex as two best friends who, you know, are going to become bitter enemies in the future. So it's just kind of cool foreshadowing for that. And as I believe Instant Gamer pointed out in my comments, thanks to this, because I didn't notice this, it's really cool. You can also make a parallel between Kyle and Bob and Clark and Zod, as they both have the same gifts, but it's about how they use those gifts, what they do with them. And I thought that was really cool as well. So I'm just looking forward to diving into this episode. It's a great show. I've been told by like a lot of people that like just the scope of the show is going to get so much larger as it goes on. Like right now, you know, we're in like, you know, it's just such a small scope right now. I'm probably it's going to get a lot bigger. But even in this stage of the show, I'm still loving the show. So I'm just excited to dive into this episode. Oh, this guy's getting powers for sure. I thought that was Sean Ashmore for a second. Is that Sean Ashmore?
Hey.
Oh, and that's giving Eric powers. Whoa. The fight hurt? Did Quark's powers go to Eric?
I could really use your help. I loaded all the hay, Mike.
Oh, I bet he can't lift the car, I bet.
You alright? Clark.
Sean Ashmore, who's Sean Ashmore?
Come on, son, we don't have time to...
No, his powers. Oh, his nose was bleeding. Does he have like a 2002 Peter Parker moment now?
Why don't you save the speeches for your classroom?
Oh. Cramp.
What's wrong? My leg, it hurts. It's a cramp. Walk it off.
I remember the first time I got cramp, I was playing Black Ops 3 and Zombies. I had no idea what was happening. I'd never had one before.
I gotta run the numbers over to my dad at the hospital.
Really, this Clark can be in the Atlanta now. That necklace isn't going to bother him.
This is very good work, Roger. All the physical evidence points to this explanation.
Oh, this could come in useful for
Sure,
Clark.
you consulted a rogues gallery of
Because now
qualified
Lex
professionals.
tests and Clark's just normal right now.
A journalist never revealed.
Also, that's something
One hell of a
interesting.
story.
Lex had a map book.
Nobody's
with the
ever
Apple
going to know
logo on.
about this.
And Apple has a thing with
And
bad
if the
guys that
story
want to
is
use Apple
accidentally
products.
leaked,
So that's interesting.
you and I are going to have a serious trust issue.
Unless that's
As
only a
opposed to
recent
the
thing
close
they brought up.
personal relation.
You're the closest I've had to a real friend my whole life. You don't have to hide anything from me.
Oh
You think
wow,
I'm
he
hiding
gave him an
something from you?
opportunity to tell him. Oh. If Clark had his powers, he may be a bit more rational thinking right now. So obviously, I imagine his mind's going crazy now he doesn't have his powers anymore. He could have told Lex. History could have been so different. Yep, there we go. Superboy.
Well, the question is whether it's temporary or permanent.
Definitely temporary. If it lasts more than this episode, I'll be surprised.
Maybe being normal won't be so bad. I mean, it works for you and Mom.
Oh, thanks.
He didn't mean it like that.
You don't feel any differently about me now, do you?
Oh man.
Clark,
Fuck. Ghosted.
you're our son.
Joe from Superboy.
Hey, guys.
Oh, that would piss me off
Hey.
a lot.
Since when do you play? Since now.
He's gonna be terrible though.
15 wins.
I mean, come on, he's still a huge guy. Oh wow, that suit, that's just full on Lex Luthor mode right there.
Lex.
I said hello. Come on, go.
Oh, prick. I thought Lex had planned for that, but...
Maybe she had a thing against aliens.
Oh.
She hung out in the lobby.
Oh, what are we gonna do there?
I've got an old colleague who's a professor at the university. He wants to meet you.
Oh, you
Wow.
mean study me?
Did that to his
Not
own
one of your damn
son?
science experiments,
Jesus.
Dad.
That's how he dresses.
You're not my father, Clark. Now shut up and get out of my mouth.
Schaefer Clark.
Yeah, never better. Maybe we can go out in the parking lot and you can hit me with your car.
Clark. Listen, I had no right to question your honesty. All I can do is plead
I feel
temporary
really bad for
insanity
Lex
and
there.
hope we can find a way to
Because
put
he's
this
not
behind
crying.
us.
What do you think
What
that's
are you
going
doing,
to do?
Dad?
I told you.
Oh, neither do I. He's just a teenager who's in way over his head, that's all.
Oh, I love the way. I don't know,
When this
it's
first
just the
happened,
way
I was
Jonathan
kinda
teaches
freaked out.
Clark about stuff, like him saying he's just a teenager.
I'm kind of
living in
enjoying
his
it.
head.
Maybe he has my weakness too.
Oh, he's used the crypto.
The meteor rocks?
Oh, cool.
No one else knows how to stop him.
Yeah.
Mom, this is who I am. Whether I have my powers or not.
Here it is.
Clark,
this
what about a
is
meteor
so
rock?
cool.
It's not like we keep them laying around.
How'd you do it, Lex?
Oh,
Do what?
yeah, plan for it.
Cadmus Labs. It's worthless.
No. Maybe you should have done your homework before acquiring it so recklessly. Now you've left yourself open for a hostile takeover.
Oh, he's taking over that business.
I read the report.
Oh, shit. There we go. I thought Lex had the plan. There we go.
How could you do this to me, Lex?
Oh, shut Victoria.
You
You
did it
tried to do
yourself,
the same
Victoria.
thing. Yeah.
Thought you could make your bones with Daddy by taking me down.
It was just business.
You call sleeping with me business? I
Also,
hate to think what that makes
what
you.
Lex is just doing is just business.
I plan on being great all by myself.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
You better check on your dad. He didn't look well.
I feel like we're really seeing like the future versions of Clark and Lex this episode. Like, Clark just all about standing up for people, even if he doesn't have his powers. Saying it's his responsibility. Then Lex being like the cold, calculating
Just driving
businessman.
by. I guess. I mean,
Oh, he's gonna use Lan's necklace.
look at Eric. It hasn't helped him.
You're scaring me again.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Oh, I thought he was going in for it. Oh wow.
He talked about getting rid of it. Said that there was
Oh,
only
go
one
back
place
to
he
where
could
the
do
lightning
that.
strike.
What do you?
I'd stop people like you.
Nothing on this earth can
Oh,
stop me.
so there are electric transformers here. That can just serve as the lightning. I just realised, yeah. Right, here, get the kryptonite.
We'll see about that.
There we go. There we go. And I'll back touch him. Back touch him now. Here we go. Ah, there we go. Things are back to normal.
They had problems long before he had your abilities.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
So how do you explain the accident?
I can't. But I'm closing the book and putting it behind me.
Oh, wow.
Something there, Lex.
Yeah,
I don't
there's-
care. Cancer off limits.
Oh. Oh! Oh.
Hey, is this your way of telling me I shouldn't wear my necklace?
Oh.
I don't want it to hold you back.
Smart. This is a really cool episode, seeing Clark fight his powers for the first time. Like, we've seen him in Weakened by Kryptonite, but, this is the first time he's had his powers stripped, so it was cool to see him dealing with that, and, he's kind of enjoying it as well, not to hold himself back constantly, which is cool to see. I also love, the lessons that taught him about how, what Jennifer said, Clark's not just special because of the powers he has, he's special because of how he chooses, what he chooses to do with them, right, just of who he is. Yeah, it was really cool. Like, Sean Ashmore was in this episode too. I think he's a great actor. Some as Iceman and who was in The Boys? What's he called? Lamplighter. That was it. And spoilers for The Boys. Just give you some time. But when he just sets himself on fire and just, but that was insane. That's an insane show. The Boys. God, I can't wait for season 3. But no, this was a great episode. The show's been amazing the last 5-6 episodes at this point. Like, it's just I'm loving every episode. I can't wait to just keep going on and getting more into the show. I'm on season 1 and I'm loving the show this much. It's unbelievable. Like, I said during the reaction, but Clark and Lex this episode, Clark really felt like Superman this episode. Like, even though he didn't have his powers, just his mindset of I've got to do the right thing. Even if he was like, I could get killed, but it doesn't matter. I've got to stand up, got to do the right thing. It's just so Superman. And then Lex, cold, calculating businessman, makes some moves, which that was so cool. He had the plan ready for Victoria, who was sleeping with Lionel. It's God, poor Lex. I would not want to see that. Yeah. Ugh. But also, his his investigation about Clark came to a conclusion this time, which great timing. Like, Clark got real lucky with the timing, because he happened to be the one time where Clark didn't have his powers right now. But also, Lex gave him a chance to say, he was like, you don't have to hide anything from me. We're friends. Which I feel like if Clark had told him that, because the thing I've said before, I think what's going to turn Lex evil could be when he finds out Clark's been keeping a secret from him. Because obviously I feel like something's going to happen to turn Lex evil. So I said it might be that, but then this episode he gave Clark a chance to just tell him and he wouldn't be mad, and Clark didn't take it. So now if that does, happen later down the line and, cause problems, it's kind of Clark's fault. He had a chance to tell him here. He chose not to. You know, he could have trusted him with it, but he decided not to. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.